Hey guys, what is going on? It is time, let me get you straight here. There we go. It's time to review this week's episode of The Real Housewives of New York City. Welcome back, everybody. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know when new videos are posted. And if you are returning, welcome back. It's time for another review of The Real Housewives of New York City. Let's jump right into it. We're going to the Berkshires, y'all. Let the shenanigans begin. So the episode opens with Dorinda calling all of the ladies to check up on them. Dorinda is finally ready to show off Bluestone Manor. After all of the flood damage has been repaired, all of the construction is complete, she is ready to show off that house, honey. But y'all, Sonia's voicemail greeting.
You've reached Sonia in the city, special events and planning. Please leave a message and someone from our team will get back to you right away.
Sonia in the city event planning? What is that? I think it's time to change that voicemail greeting now. So Sonia and Elise meet at Sonia's apartment to catch up on last week's Halloween party. Sonia is showing off her glamour shots from 1921, 1927?
These are like, let's see, 1927, 21.
Sonia, girl, I think your math is off. And here Sonia goes, showing off that blue book. Listen, if I had the Morgan last name, I would hold on to that shit too. Let her be, y'all. I still can't get over how great Sonia looks in her quarantine interview look. I know I shaded her last week saying that she looked like Kim D, and I feel bad about that. She really does look amazing. Whatever she's doing at this retreat, vegan eating, eating clean, juicing, fasting, blah, 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 blah. It's really working, and she looks amazing. Anyone else notice this? Why are Elise's hands 10 shades whiter than the rest of her face? So Sonia and Elise, they are catching up about how Ramona treated Elise at Omar's, the bar that everyone went to after Luann's Halloween party. Elise was hurt because Ramona wouldn't let her come because it was only for Ramona's close friends. And Elise was like, but aren't I considered a close friend?
You can't sit here, you have to leave. I'm just here with my girlfriends. There was no one sitting there, by the way. So what are you? So I looked at her and I said, I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not your friend.
Listen, if one of my close friends of 20 years ever treated me with such disrespect like Ramona is treating Elise, oh my God, bye bitch. Kick them to the curb. Do not need that type of energy in my life.
What do you mean I'm not a friend? Guess what? Now I'm not your friend.
Like, why is Ramona pulling a I don't know her move? For someone who is friends with someone for 20 years, Ramona really is treating Elise like a pile of dog shit. But that's what Ramona does though. She uses and abuses all of her relationships and tries to suck out whatever she can get out of a relationship and then kicks them to the curb. She literally explodes all of her friendships. I do feel bad for Elise though, because Elise, I honestly think she thought that Ramona was a genuine friend. And I think Elise is actually slowly realizing that Ramona is definitely not a genuine friend. But then Elise reveals to Sonia that when Ramona was at her Hamptons house over the summer, Ramona gave her husband a shoulder massage while Ramona was in a skimpy little bikini.
Then my husband, he like goes like this, like he moved funny, and she's like, oh, let me massage that. Ignores Ramona.
You kidding me? No.
How fucking rude is that? Who does that to someone's friend. No couth in any way, shape, or form from that girl. So Leah, Lou, and Ramona then all meet up to do some shopping, and Leah is extremely hungover from the night before. And Ramona, she just needs to get her side of the story in and explain it to all of the other ladies, because it wouldn't be Ramona without a good old-fashioned gaslighting. Ramona is extremely hurt for what Dorinda did to her at the party, the dark toast, the calling her out for saying Dorinda is drunk, the way that she acted, just so boo-hoo, poor me. But here we go, Ramona doing what Ramona does best, deflecting her behavior on someone else.
I think she's really mourning her husband's death for the first time. She went straight to John. She never mourned his death, okay? She's mad at Richard for dying. He never should have died.
Dorinda's going through a hard time. Dorinda's lashing out because she's hurt. Dorinda thinks life cheated her. Dorinda is mad because Richard died. And I mean, I get it. Do I think Dorinda is lashing out because she's extremely hurt and going through a lot? Yes, absolutely. Dorinda even mentioned it when they were at the corn maze about how unfairly she's being treated in life and how she never envisioned that this was ever going to happen and this was never in the cards. I didn't envision this. So Dorinda has openly admitted that she never thought that this is how life was going to be played out. Ramona is just using that against her to deflect her behavior. Ramona's behavior lately has been very self-serving. But the reason that Dorinda is actually upset is because of what happened at Larry Scott event planning 2 episodes ago.
I think she's mad at you from the Larry Scott thing.
They thought you brought them there so you can get a picture and whatever, and then you get the party paid for free, and Dorinda's
They
like,
felt
well,
like you were using
listen,
them,
they felt
basically.
used.
Dorinda and Sonia were dragged to this warehouse in Long Island, promised to, have some sort of input in planning Ramona's big birthday party, and were used for a promotion photo shoot for all of their Instagram followers and for Ramona to get a free comped party. So Dorinda feels like she was taken advantage of, and that's why Dorinda is so upset, because she feels like Ramona is just being so self-serving and not really being considerate of anyone else's feelings other than her own. So now Ramona has 50 friends.
Maybe they're upset because no one's throwing them a birthday party. Maybe they're upset because they don't have 50 friends. I don't know.
What do you mean they don't
know.
have 50 friends, Ramona? Give me a break.
So we went from 60 friends to 80 friends to 50 friends. Bitch, how many fucking friends do you have? She said that she has a whole separate world without the other ladies.
Then they just don't understand. I have a whole nother world without them, and they resent it.
Bitch, we know. And Ramona thinks that the other ladies resent her for having so many friends. Bitch, no they don't. You're an asshole. And here Luann goes, being the moral compass of the group and voice of reason.
Well, listen, you'll work it out. You guys are old friends. You'll work it out.
Saying Ramona and Dorinda will figure it out. They always do. You two know how to push each other's buttons. You're good friends. You're gonna figure it out. Do I think Dorinda is a loose cannon? Hurting? Lashing out because she's going through a hard time? Yes, absolutely. Do I think Ramona is a narcissist? Self-serving? Self-centered? Egotistical? Yes, absolutely. Get over it, Ramona. Just get over it. So now all the ladies are making their way to Bluestone Manor. Sonia and Leah are the first to arrive through the back door. Dorinda then gives Leah and Sonia the grand tour of the new and improved Bluestone Manor. Y'all, this home decor, wow, it's a lot. To each their own, but wow. The puke green paint color, the disco ball, the knickknacks galore, the eclecticness. It's like Dorinda collected everything that she's ever owned in life and put it all in one house. There is no singular theme throughout this house. It's just a modge podge of vomit home decor. Clutter. And why is there a Christmas tree up in her house? Isn't this supposed to be fall? What is going on? And Ramona is gonna pull a classic Ramona and pretend like nothing is wrong this weekend between her and Dorinda. She even brought flowers in order to smooth everything over.
I just am gonna pretend like nothing is wrong. I'll bring some beautiful flowers and I know we're gonna move on.
Gaslighting. Spoiler alert, it worked. And Luann is in the new and improved, freshly remodeled fish room. Y'all, it's no longer the fish room, but Dorinda did put a fish in Luann's bed for old time's sake. I'm just sad. Can we have a moment of silence for the fish room? Thank you. I feel good about that now. Ramona did make a good point though. I know what you're thinking. I'm sticking up for Ramona. Give me a second. Hear me out. Dorinda is going through a lot. I think we've all come to realize that. Dorinda is going through a lot. We do realize that she's lashing out because she is so unhappy, but I think now that Bluestone Manor is finally renovated and she's hosting a get-together for all of the other ladies, do y'all realize that Dorinda just seems much happier and in a much better headspace? I think Bluestone Manor is like her baby. She loved that house so much, and letting go a lot of the Richard things that were ruined in the flood was very cathartic for her, and I think she let go of a lot of that shit. And I think she's in a much better space now. And here Leah goes, bringing up the Instagram post that Elise did.
Do you see what Elise posted earlier today? It's all fun and games until someone pisses me off.
Calling out freaking Ramona, and that post caused Ramona to unfollow Elise. Yikes. But really, Elise and Ramona have some serious issues that they've got to resolve this weekend. Newsflash, they do. And when Elise does finally arrive alone by herself, the welcome that she received, not so warm and fuzzy.
Look who's here.
Luann saying, oh. And Ramona and Elise not even acknowledging each other in any way, shape, or form. Like you could cut that tension with a knife.
Hi. How are you?
But Elise didn't play by Ramona's rules, and now Elise is being punished because that's what Ramona does. You've got to play by her rules or that's it. You're done. And unfortunately, Elise is done. But this is what Ramona does. Ramona makes her friends feel so insignificant. And Ramona is trying so hard to make this situation go away. Like what Ramona did to Elise was completely fucking shitty. And Ramona really needs to stop using her childhood traumas to get out of bad behavior because it's really fucking getting old.
Do that, yeah, I do. So if you, because that's what my father used to do.
Right.
If you want to have a conversation, let's go here. Let's go here. Come on.
Oh gosh, she's trying to run.
Elise, stop yelling. That's what my father used to do to me. It's triggering. Bitch, no it ain't. Stop making excuses. Oh my God, Ramona. And then Ramona saying, I don't want to do this in front of everybody. Let's do it privately.
If you want to have this conversation, I'd rather do it privately.
We could have the conversation.
Let's just have it right here. I'm next to the cake.
Yeah, so Ramona can gaslight Elise
She's gonna gaslight Elise.
and make Elise think that the situation isn't that serious. And that Ramona can twist the situation to make it benefit Ramona and think Elise is the problem. So here come all the other ladies shuffling their happy asses into the other room because that's what Ramona does. She bounced from room to room to room to room, trying to run and avoid the situation at any and all cost. And then Ramona saying, if I have a conflict with girlfriends, I like to do it one-on-one and not in front of everybody. Bitch, no you don't.
Let me just preface this. One thing I do that I'm not really comfortable with right now, but it's the first time I'm doing this. If I have a conflict with a girlfriend, I always do it one-on-one.
And then Ramona pulls this.
What's your problem? You now have new 1, 2, 3, 4 friends. I've shared my friends.
You know what?
Elise, what's your problem? I gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new girlfriends. I invited you into my social circle. I let you in. I gave you all of my friends. Are you a toddler sharing your toys? Like, this is so unbecoming. And then Ramona said, it's not my job to make you feel comfortable in my group of friends.
My job to make you feel comfortable with my group of friends.
Your job.
Wow, Ramona. Wow. Just keep digging that hole, girl. Keep digging that hole. And all the other ladies just watching all of this unfold. Dorinda fucking vaping on the couch. Yeah, we caught you, girl. And then here goes Ramona again, running from room to room to room. And Elise is like, why are you running? Why are you running away from me? And then Lou backs up Ramona, saying that Dorinda's speech was very dark and it was very hurtful. And why would, Dorinda do something like that in front of everybody? Blah, blah, blah. Like, what are you doing, Luann? What is going on here? But who is Ramona to call out people for being drunk? Look at how that played out for Luann when she called Dorinda out for being drunk. How did that work for you? Not well, bitch. But I am Leah through all of this. What is going on here? And then Ramona lumped Elise into her 50 friends. She goes, yeah, Elise is like, aren't I one of your close friends? And Ramona's like, yeah, I have 50 close friends.
I have a lot of close friends. I have a birthday party. I have 50 girls there, okay? I'm having 50 girls.
You don't consider me one of your very close
Yeah,
friends?
I have 50 close friends.
And Elise is like, wow, really? So I'm not considered I'm in that group of 50 close friends? You don't consider... Ramona, what are you doing? Like, you are being so rude. Not even allowing Elise into your table that you're sitting at Omar's, saying, this is for my friends only. What kind of friend does that? I'm sorry, Elise, but wise up, girlfriend. Wise up. Ramona is a piece of shit. Like, do you really want someone like that in your life? Do you want to bring that energy into your life? Let it go. You look like a freaking abused puppy running back to Ramona. Like, what is happening here? You don't need that in your life. You don't. You're a strong woman, Elise. Like, you can manage without Ramona fucking Singer. But Ramona is all like, appreciate me, appreciate my friends, appreciate what I do for you. Me, appreciate me. Ramona wants everyone to appreciate her for what she does for people, but she doesn't want to appreciate anyone else. It's definitely a one-way street with Ramona. And now here goes Dorinda coming for Ramona. Ramona saying that how, inconsiderate it was of Ramona to, drag Sonia and her to the Larry Scott event planning to plan some bullshit party. And, it was so self-serving. She only wanted Sonia and Dorinda there for their Instagram followers.
The only reason you invited us this year is because you wanted us to do a group photo because of our Instagram followers.
So Larry can take a group photo and so that Ramona could get a free party out of the deal. She didn't give a shit that Sonia and Dorinda came. She was using them to get something for herself. But the excuse that Ramona used, it was because they were drinking all the sugar.
We come to Larry Scott.
Larry Scott. You could care less if we were there.
You don't care we were there. Yes, I did. I was asking you. You did. You were like drinking all the sugar.
Like, they were drunk on sugar? What the fuck kind of flip of the fuck excuse is that? And then everyone just hugs and makes up and everyone lives kinda happily ever after. But Ramona still can't help herself.
You're a little, you're not really heavy. Am I a little heavy? But you're
Body shaming Elise like that? Elise, why are you running back to that shit? Dorinda grabbing the twister. And then this happened.
I want someone to put their tongue in my butt.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with that?
I draw the line somewhere.
Even Sonia was shocked. And then we end the episode with Luann announcing that Soñarita is gonna be part of her cabaret show. And Ramona saying, are you gonna pay her this time?
Sonia and I are doing a show together.
Oh, that's so nice. Are you gonna pay her?
And Sonia's like, no, she's gonna exploit me like she always does.
She wants to exploit me. No.
That didn't end well. Sonia has a family and people to support. She needs to support Team Sonia.
I have a family to support. I have people who depend on me, other than Lou.
She needs paid. Pay the girl. That really pissed Luann off. She doesn't want Sonia in her show now, and Sonia can go fuck off. Saying, I don't need you. I love you because you're my friend. If you want to be in my cabaret show, great. If you don't, fine. I don't need you. I have my own cabaret show and it's huge.
I have my own cabaret show that's very huge. And guess what? You're not part of it. And I tried to include you. And you made me feel bad about it.
I have the best singers and the best Broadway stars.
I have major Broadway talent in my shows. The best comedians, the best singers. $2,000. I am not going to pay Sonia Morgan more to take off her dress to be in my cabaret show.
I'm not gonna pay Sonia $2,000 just to get up there and take her dress off. Yeah, you should, because you're paying for that Morgan name. How many Broadway stars can you name? I'll wait. How many people know who Sonia Morgan is? Exactly. My point has been made, hunty. And then Luann just running her mouth. You're done. You made me feel bad. Fuck you. You're worthless. You'll never be in my show. I never want you in my show, ever.
I never want to see her in my show. She's not coming into my show. She's worthless. You're worthless and you're not coming into my show. I'd never want to see you into my show. You're not coming into my show, ever.
Diva Lou is back. Not a good look for you, Luann. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. You were having such a good season and you done fucked it up. Unacceptable behavior. I felt so horrible for Sonia. She was crying. She's saying how I love Lou. We're friends. You know, I just need to get paid. Yeah, pay the bitch. Bitch. When Sonia sat there and said, I'm the funny girl.
I'm a warrior. You're a funny girl.
You're a funny girl, just like Fanny Blaze.
Oh, it broke my heart, y'all. It broke my heart. Sonia is a damn good friend. Luann, you should be grateful to have a friend like Sonia. Fuck you. How dare you? Sonia has had your back through drunkenness and sobriety and through your arrest, through everything. She has been there. She's been a damn good friend, and that's how you repay her? Because you want to not pay her or pay her $200? Bye-bye, bitch. And that is a wrap in the Berkshires Part 1. Next week, this is a to-be-continued episode, y'all. Next week, though, Heather Holla Hey Mama Thompson is back. I can't wait. Get yourself subscribed to my channel so you don't miss it. You don't want to miss another Real Housewives of New York City review, do you? Because you're not subscribed? Subscribe now so you know when another Real Housewives of New York City review is posted. Until next week, y'all, we will chat soon. I'm not sure why I'm pointing so aggressively. Luann's pissed me off. She's done pissed me off, y'all. I gotta go. Bye.